Hello everyone, Connor from Project Heroes, welcome back to the Shipyard, and okay, we are getting game capture, alright. Um, Making sure I had everything set up correctly. Anyways, welcome back to the Shipyard. We are continuing our Naval Academy scenarios. Today we are gonna skip over the power of the Dreadnoughts. I tried it once, it did not go well. And I think I need to sit down and have another look at that when I have a bit more time, but I figured I would do something fun and should only take a little bit. We are going to play the Battlecruiser Vs Dreadnought scenario, and we'll probably save the power of Dreadnoughts for the next episode. In this scenario, our objective is to defeat a heavy battleship with a battlecruiser, that heavy battleship being a Dreadnought. So, battle cruisers, as the scenario states, are not supposed to directly confront battleships due to their lighter armor scheme. However, in this mission, we will have to design a battle cruiser that is powerful enough to destroy a heavily armed dreadnought. In this case, speed and maneuverability will probably be our saviors, but at the same time, alright, let's see here. What do we get? Do we get gun layout, control stations, special, more funds. Alright, yeah, the enemy fleet will consist of one battleship. We are building a battle cruiser. We have 80 minutes. Our win condition, sink all enemies, and the enemy will never retreat. So I think we're just going to go with enhanced firepower, because the quicker we can sink the ship, the better. Battle cruisers are already inherently quick. So we are going to attempt a 28 knot maximum speed. Max out our tonnage. We are going to use the most advanced tower we can get our hands on. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, we're fighting one battleship. So here's one I want to consider. Because if we're just fighting one battleship, how do we want to lay out our guns? Because one of the discussions I had with a viewer was the concept of using broadside guns so we don't have to be flat on setting up our guns in a way that would allow us to not have to angle our flat broadside towards the enemy. Pretty much allows us to give as much guns on target as we can without actually showing our side. But I think I might go with something a bit more traditional in layout. Give our guns enough spacing that we can still angle the armor quite a bit, but I have a feeling, yeah, because we can take advantage of the angle of this stern section where there is a large cutout, should be able to angle the gun directly backwards. I think we will take advantage of that. We have maximum gun caliber is 14 inch. That is not terrible. But with that, we can mount 2 of those for our rear guns. We will put one up on the bow. And that might be the only one we get. That's not great. Not ideal, but probably what we're gonna, yeah, because we still need to fit the rear tower. But thankfully, the way these parts are all shaped, our rear guns should be able to still make that really sharp angle forward, and we should be able to have a higher chance of ricocheting. And in fact, we might, I don't think we're going to do much better of an angle than that right there. And that also helps balance off our 4 offset. We don't have any other types of oil. We do have induced boilers. We're going to use multiple expansion steam, auxiliary engine, hydraulic steering. We will leave the semi-balanced rudder. We are going to use Krupp 2, Barbette 4, Anti-Torpedo 2, For now, anyway. Double bottom. Citadel 2, anti-flood. Anti-torpedo 2, anti-flood 2. I think I said anti-flood on this. I could be wrong. Reinforced bulkheads 1. We're more or less building this like a light battleship. I wanted to be able to at least take somewhat of a hit. Of course, this is a dreadnought, so it probably has something upwards of 16-inch guns, which is kind of scary, but whatevs. Standard ratio, increased HE. I want capped AP shells, because I want to make sure that I am actually penning the enemy armor. On top of that, I think we will keep our gun, or the length of our guns where it's at, so we still get that maximum amount of deck pen at long range. Because right now we are sitting at a maximum of 15.9 inches of deck pen, and I want to keep it that way just on the off chance. We are going to use TNT-4 and possibly ballistite. White powder has more accuracy. I think we'll stick with white powder. It's more accurate. Alternatively, yeah, what? Dunite? Yeah, no, we'll stick with the TNT. Semi-auto reloading, and electro-hydro turrets, and a rangefinder. Part of me wants to stay at long range. What is our bonuses from the towers? Base accuracy, long range accuracy for advanced tower 6. Actually gives a lot of long range accuracy. I think we'll use stereoscopic. Simply for the fact that I don't want to get super close. This ship is definitely going to have more of a firepower advantage going away from the enemy rather than towards, so I think we are going to attempt to stay at a distance, so that might mean that we use an 8-inch armor belt with 4-inch extended. No, 2-inch, no, 4-inch, and actually, what if we just stick with the 6-inch? 6-inch belt extended. Floatability, resistance. What do I want to get rid of? Range. Yeah, range is fine. Alright. 6-inch. Let's bump that back up to 8. Where are we at? Okay. Main deck. 1. 1. 1. Tower. 8. Superstructure. 0. I still need to put a funnel. Somebody's probably yelling at me to put the funnel on. Oh, oh dear goodness. Large funnel. Nope. Small funnel. Nope. I think we're kinda screwed. Oh wait, we have 2 slots. We are also overweight. I think we're gonna have to bump this back down to 20... Where are we at with 27 knots? No, I don't want to move you. 26. 26 gets us under the thingy. Good. And we could probably use a lighter funnel. Use a pair of lighter funnels, that is. Alright, that works. What are we looking at now? Secondaries, we'll hold off. I want to finish the armor first. First center belt. No. Back to this 3-inch main deck. 4-inch main deck. With 2-inch extended. Let's move our main gun, our front gun back. Because I am still trying to balance off this beast of a battlecruiser. I want a 10-inch gun, 2-inch top, 10-inch armor on the sides of the gun. We'll do a 10-inch barbette as well on these. Okay, first inner belt. We'll do 2 inches. Never mind, we will do 1 inch. And 1 inch, 2 inch deck. No. What can we get rid of? Anti-torpedo. Yeah. Anti-torpedo 1's still better than nothing, but I don't actually expect to fight torpedoes. The reason why I keep this is because you get a bit more hull resistance and floatability off of this, but it's almost not entirely worth the wait. It's just kind of one of those, if we have the room sort of thing. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh, my mouth was getting dry. It's one of those if I have the room sort of things. As for our secondaries, probably will mostly be for harassing. What can I put here? Is that a casemate slot? It is a casemate slot, okay. 3-inch gun there. Then a bunch of 2-inch guns. Those will mostly be for harassing. 4-inch. Yeah, there's almost no point in having this many. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, that puts us underweight. Alright. Anything else that we might want to add? Let's extend the 2-inch guns and these 3-inch guns just to give us as much as we can. We're already only going to be building one battlecruiser. So for crew training, we are really going to bump this up to max. Because we're only going to have one anyway. We might as well go all in. I'm trying to think if there is anything else that I might want to add. I don't think there is. This will be the I probably spelled that wrong, but it's been a while. No, I did not, because there is an A, because some people will pronounce it Imperator or Imperator. I don't know if that is a depending on where you from pronunciation, so if they're both correct, or if somebody was just drinking the stupid juice. I pronounce it Imperator, but I could also be wrong. So we will name it the Imperator class, but I know some people could also pronounce it the Imperator class, so whatever. We are going to go with it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we want to do. We're probably gonna die in a glorious fireball, but, you know, that's half the things that we build in this series anyway. So, something I do want to talk about, though, is the New World Order series, now that I have a moment. I think we're probably going to wrap that series up after I'll see if this next week about making one more episode, potentially. And then go from there, making that just the final episode, close off that series, and then maybe we start another one. Simply due to the fact that this game the campaign in this game, doing world conquests is almost impossible. We got a really good hit on their Dreadnought. That's awesome. Let us change our course because we are getting a little close for comfort. Let's angle ourselves away. But yeah, no, doing world conquests in this game is kind of but I think after defeating the British, we kind of made ourselves supreme on the sea, so we'll probably do one more closing episode for that. And yeah, on top of that, Arms Trade Tycoon tanks. I did one episode and then haven't done another one. I attempted to do another one, then effed things up a bit, but the game has updated with a lot of bug fixes, so I've also kind of been waiting for things to settle down with that before I do the second episode, just so I don't do something and then immediately have something change. So, but I am really happy that the devs for that game are being proactive about fixing bugs and making small little quality of life changes, like the ability to adjust, to have a slider to adjust your loan amount for the bank loans, because before that was terrible. We are getting a lot of good hits on this, but we are taking some damage. Let's change course. Alright. Ow, we are now flooding. I probably should not have just turned towards the enemy while we're flooding, but that's beside the point. We need to get this done, and we need to get it done quickly. Alright, let's turn back away because oh, that's a good hit. Oh, that was a really, I think they're not coming back from that. Hey, we won! We didn't, the Imperator is victorious. But yeah, no, Armed Strike Tycoon tanks will return. It's just, it'll probably be hopefully this weekend, but we'll see what time I have. Mission complete. We have completed Battlecruiser Vs Dreadnought. That didn't take too long at all. How long was that? 16 minutes? Not bad. But anyways, guys, with that, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. I do read the comments. Comments, not commits. Anywho. All along with that, guys, if you don't want to miss any of our future content, be sure to subscribe. We are doing War Thunder, I believe, tomorrow. Or at least we're recording War Thunder tomorrow. So War Thunder will be back on Sunday, and tomorrow, well, we're sure as hell going to find out what happens, because I didn't actually plan this week ahead of time. So anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.